All right, hello and welcome everybody to another inventRight.com TV show. Make sure to check out inventRight.com, click on coaching, learn more about how Stephen, myself, and our coaches have been coaching and mentoring inventors for the last 15 years. Stephen, what's the topic today? Come on, keep up the pace, man.
You
Come on, keep it going fast.
You tire me out. Okay.
I talk too fast.
You talk too fast. We got.
Let's slow it down, people. Let's slow it down.
All right. What we're going to talk about today. People are always asking us about the steps, and we dive into certain topics. You ask questions, we try to answer them, but I'm going to go through a few of the steps that we've been teaching our students for 15 years, that we write about it in the books above my head and all the articles. But I want to talk about the second step. Last week we did the first step, and the first step is if you get this wrong, it's like jumping off a cliff. And you're going to be very, very sad. And it's going to be a long way down that hill. So that was the first step. If you haven't watched, please do.
It was fear. Scare him, Stephen. Put the fear into him.
No, I don't want to put the fear in anybody. But if you miss that first step, it's you're just going to be really unhappy. And you're going to spend money. Yeah. And who knows all the things you're going to do. So watch the first step.
And what is the first step? So for people that are just jumping around watching
they just have
videos.
to watch it. I want to go into the second step.
Okay, got it.
All right, you guys. The second step is this. You need to technically, I believe, this thing keeps on falling in my ear, it drives me crazy. You need to invent for the marketplace.
Love it.
Right? I mean,
is everybody doing that,
no.
Stephen? No.
Most people don't do it at all.
No.
You know what they do?
Randomly, you're walking down the store aisle, you see something, you're like, oh, I could do that different, or you have a product, you're playing with it, you're in the shower, you're driving a car, it just comes to you guys.
No, better yet, I was on the phone with one of our students, and he says, I'm the accidental inventor. I thought, what do you mean? He goes, well, I saw this problem I had, and I came up with a solution by accident.
He wasn't trying; it just happened, and that's most of our students. That's the case. But then it starts to become they become a serial inventor. It starts getting addictive, But then when they don't know how to sell it, it starts to become a little painful because then they have 20, 30, 100 ideas, and they don't know how to get them out there.
So the second step is creating for the marketplace. You guys, this is the easiest thing to do. If you really want to be successful at this, and you want to stay at this and make it a profession, please listen to this, because this is going to make your life so much easier. It's okay to be that accidental inventor. It's perfectly fine. I think we all start out that way. We see a problem, we come up with a solution, and we try to find a home for our product. That's perfectly fine. And like Andrew said, I think that's most of us, how we got into it. But there's another way to do this.
But Stephen, what you're saying is if they do what you're going to tell them right now, we're creating the drama here, they're going to significantly up their game. Okay,
tenfold.
All right.
Tenfold.
Got them the edge of their seats, man.
Good. About time. All right. This is what I want you to do. I want you to invent for the marketplace. I want you to go out and look for opportunities. I want you to go out and study. Let's say you like pet toys. You got a dog, and you love playing catch with your dog, but your arm's getting tired, let's say, and you realize, okay, I love the category, I love my animals, I'm going to invent in that category. So guess what? I go on the internet and I find a pet company, a manufacturer of pet toys, and I look at their product line. I'm a product. I'm not an inventor. I'm a product developer. I look at their product line. They're selling this and this and this and this, and I start looking at it really carefully, and I find one little area that fascinates me, and I start to become a pro in it. I start to study that micro category, meaning I might go, and we talked about this on the first step. I might look at all the different types of throwing devices, balls for my dog, and I become the expert on playing catch with my dog. I'm studying that marketplace so so much, and I'm looking at their product line, and I'm looking to come up with a better way of doing it, a small improvement on one of their products that they have out there now. You know what I'm becoming? I'm becoming a product developer, a professional. And I'm doing that by understanding what they're selling through observation. I might go down to the park, I might go down to PetSmart, I might go down where all dogs are hanging out and they're owners, and I'm asking questions, but through observation, I'm trying to find something that they've missed. I might even go to Amazon and look at all the reviews of the products that they're telling me things they hate and things they love.
I really like that one. That's great.
I think you guys, when you start to look at it this way, you become a pro. Because if you're coming up with ideas, if you're creative, and we're going to talk about how to be even more creative in another step, then you can create in any category. You have control of the creativity. You have the control of coming up with ideas anytime you want to. That means you can look at a product line, come up with a better idea, submit it to that company. Because guess what? You're making a small improvement on an existing product that's already out there. So you've taken away some fear. You took away the fear of, hey, they're already selling this product now, so there is demand for products like this. And number two, because you made that small improvement, there's a very, very good chance they're going to be able to do this too.
And the likelihood they're going to license that idea as opposed to something you just randomly came up with without not knowing the microcategory, as Stephen explained, is dramatically higher.
You got
dramatically.
Yeah,
and this is really basic stuff, Stephen, but if people do this, they will increase their chances of success. It doesn't mean they're not going to work on the ideas they just came up with, because like we said, that's most of our students. But this is a technique that they should do, and very few, maybe 5% of the inventors I talk to are doing this before they come to us.
Very few inventors do this, and I don't know why. That's how I did it, Andrew. I wasn't very creative. I just couldn't pull ideas out of my head, and I didn't see problems. So I'm just not that guy. So I would go to their product, I would look at their product line and go, hey, what's missing? I'd read a trade magazine, that maybe they would talk about the problems of the industry as a whole, or maybe reviews, or I would just look at it and go, all right, what can I do different? How can I add a little bit of value? How can I make that small improvement? I wanted the market to tell me what's going on and where the problems are. That's when I use my creativity to solve it. And guess what? It became, I wouldn't say mechanical, because that sounds weird, because there is something really magical about that process, but it became where I could do it any day. And I could come up with as many ideas as if I wanted. It was endless.
Well, I think, Stephen, I think it actually feels a little less magical than just randomly coming up with ideas and you feel really good about your creativity. It's a little bit more regimented, but it's fun too.
Well,
it's fun, it's a blast.
You know what it is? When you start to look at it that way, it is mechanical, but when you do come up with that slight variation, when you do come up with that magical, one little thing that no one else has ever thought about, bingo! That's when that magic comes and you go, I got it! Now, I'm going to talk about all the steps, the 10 steps. These are the same 10 steps we've been teaching for 15 years. Our students are extremely successful using those steps. It works. So you guys, if you don't have the book, go get it. Listen to the videos. Give us a thumbs up. And share. You guys, do us a favor. How many subscribers do we have, Andrew? Like what?
I think it's around. It's not as many as we should. 6,500, 6,800. Now they're looking right down, going, that's not the number, Andrew, because I don't know
what the number is. But I can tell you right now, it's way too low. If you know someone that can benefit from our show, share it with everybody you know. I think everybody should be successful. Every successful story helps all of us.
I think a lot of people watch the show when they get our newsletter or they find us, but they're not subscribed. So if you're listening right now and you're not subscribed, click below, tell your friends to subscribe. Check out our newsletter. Go to inventRight.com and subscribe to our newsletter. It's free. It's got lots of cool stuff in there. All right. Take care. Keep inventing, everyone, and catch up with you on the next inventRight.com TV show. See ya. Bye.